Okay, something really strange is happening right now with the CDs in the Gaylord I'm going through. Um, it's not something I've ever seen before. So let me show you. So here's, whoa, all the CDs, right? There's a lot. I look at that and I say, like I said yesterday, that's going to take me a while to scan, sort, and organize. I predicted a day and a half. So anyway, I took out 5 piles, right? Stacked them up here, messy piles. These 2 here, this one and this one are the 5 piles, and that one too. Now, what's the difference between those 2 piles? Well, here's a big difference. So let's see. Is there a CD? No. What about this one? No. What about Classics? Handle? No. What about Allison Krauss? Whoops. Krauss? No. What about Platinum Christmas? No. What about BB King? Come on, BB. Nope. What about Chopin? Chopin? No. What about Mozart? No. What about Gloria? Come on, Gloria Stefan. Not one of those CDs, not one of those jewel cases has a CD in it, has a disc. Not one. That pile, those all have discs in them. How many are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know, 15, 20? How many are over here? Over 100? I had to make a little video about that because I've never seen that happen. It's really strange because that would have to be intentional, that somebody would take out all the CDs. Now, a lot of this, or most of this, is probably donations. So that means that somebody donated a ton of CDs without any discs in them. So let me keep going and see if this pattern continues. I emptied the Gaylord. Empty. Check it out. All of these piles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 piles. How many are here? I don't know. I didn't count them. So there's roughly 80, 85 in each stack. 8 stacks. So let's say there's around 500, maybe 450 to 500 CDs or jewel cases do not have discs in them. There are no CDs in any of those. And I filled a trash can over here of some other cases that were busted up, didn't have anything in them, and this as well. And that's all that was left. So what's there? Probably not even 100. That was it. That's the first time that I've ever had that happen with a Gaylord. So now I'm fascinated to see if any of these other last Gaylords have that issue as well. So the negative side is all of these 458, 500 empty cases are not going to make me any money. And I'm having very few that I'm going to pull out. So that's the negative side, right? The positive side is that I cleared out the Gaylord much quicker, and then I'll have a lot of cases, empty cases. I'll pull the ones that don't have cracks to the side so that I can use those as replacement cases. So those are the good things, right? So I'm going to clear out this space right now. Holy crap, check out how tall the Gaylord stack is. Finish the Gaylord. Look at all of these garbage cans full of all the empty cases, and this is overflowing with them. And look what I came up with. All of those are jewel cases without cracks, and these are all the front covers of the jewel cases. So that was good. My phone's about to cut out. So there's some positive to all of this without there being discs in them. Traveling amid the rainstorm to pick up some free books. Apparently enough books to completely fill my car. So I don't have I won't say I don't have any idea. I mean, I have a kind of idea because they said textbooks, which is why I jumped on it, because they're textbooks. However, I don't know if they're older, if they're worth some money. It's from a student tutoring center, I believe is what it is. They're closing down, not sure why. But anyway, they're free, and I'm basically spending the money on the gas to drive there, and of course the time. Take about 45-50 minutes to get there and get back. And luckily, fortunately, because of COVID-19, but in this instance, luckily for me, that there's no traffic because there's just not very many people out on the freeways or in general. So I will see. I'll make a short little video once I get all of them crammed into my car, so you can see what that looks like. Hopefully, you know, there's some good stuff in there. And if I can't sell them on Amazon, I can maybe throw them up on eBay, and, you know, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Worst case scenario, only a handful, you know, of decent ones, and the rest of them I have to donate somewhere. Look at all those boxes. There's 2 there, and there's a bunch in the back. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the back, 2 in the front. And there's at least 6, maybe 7 in the trunk. So these were all free. I just went through and looked up on Amazon, I don't know, 10 or 12 textbooks, and 3 of them are going for good money on Amazon. So fingers crossed, once I look through the rest of them, that I'll find some other good ones. Even 10 or 20% would be great. A lot of the other ones that are no good, they're just too old. I don't even think they're worth putting together as lots on eBay. I don't know if anyone would buy them, but I'll see. So far so good. Here they are, 15 boxes. I'm gonna go through them. Starting to lay them out now, see if I can put together any eBay lots. So I'm going to go and look them up on Amazon first. These 4 here are already worth money on Amazon. This whole box is not. Anyway, so I'll show you once I'm done what I'm going to do, or what I'm left with. Here we go. I finished going through all the boxes. These are free books, guys. It was the effort, it was the time, it was the gas. And what I pulled out of them, all of these are for eBay. So those are some lots I'm going to put together. And these are some individuals and a few lots. But so that was decent, right? Not too bad for eBay. And this little pile here, I'm going to put for my local sale. However, comma, here is where things get interesting. So this pile is for FBA, and this pile is for Merchant Fulfilled. How many, you ask? Well, Merchant Fulfilled 23, FBA 20. So 43 books total. There's a few where I have 2 copies, as you can tell here. A few others, but 43 overall. Now, I actually went through, and I priced them out already. They all have Post-its on them, priced out. Of course, when I go to list them, that might change a little bit, but that's where they are right now. So the total potential gross sales for Merchant Fulfilled was $463.26. And then the total for FBA, so that was Merchant Fulfilled, 463. Total for FBA gross would be at the current prices, would be $479.58. Holy. So I got more boxes of free books. Those are 2 there. There's 2 more back there, and then there's a trunk full. And then I got some free tables. These are smaller tables, but the legs come off. You can unscrew them. So maybe those will come in handy. Also, I've been in the market for bookshelves. So they have 3 huge ones, 5 shelves. They're really tall. They're super sturdy, heavy. The bookshelves don't even come out, regardless anyway, but she wants $10 a piece for those, so $30. Problem is I don't have a truck or SUV, and those are really big, so I'd have to get maybe even a moving van. I don't even know if they'd fit in like a cargo van. They might. But I'm gonna have to see if anybody is renting right now and how much that would be, because it's about 40 miles one way, so it's about 80-mile trip. And they charge per mile, I believe. So anyway, I'm gonna see if that's even worth it, all of that, considering she said she could give me other stuff though, so I could get other tables, and we'll see if I can grab other bookshelves. So we'll see what happens. This could be a good deal, but I don't know. I'm anxious to get back to the warehouse and see what books I have here, see if they're any good. Here is what I pulled from the second run or second haul of free books. I actually got 16 FBA and 9 merchant fulfilled. So all of these here are all FBA, and then these two, and then these are merchant fulfilled as well as these. So I got some really good ones. These actually, this book here sells for a lot of money. All of these are going to be acceptable condition. Let me show you. It's this geometry book. I found 2 others in the other run that I made, the other haul of free books, and now I've got like 6 of them. And they actually sell like hotcakes when it's back to school time in September, also in January too, but they kind of sell throughout the year, but especially during those times. And right now, FBA lowest FBA price is $89, so $90, and I've got 6 of them. I'm gonna do those FBA though. I'm gonna wait until we can start shipping into Amazon, and I'll be shipping all 6 of those in. Most of them are acceptable. There's a few that are good copies, so that's some serious change there, serious money there. And there's some other good ones too. But overall for this one, there was $197 in merchant fulfilled. This is all potential gross sales. And then $563 for FBA. So that's $760 on top of the, I think it was $970 some odd dollars. So do the math real quick, and that's about $1,700. Gross sales, of course, not after fees. And whatnot. And of course, not all of them will sell. We all know that when it comes to Amazon. I'm happy if 70, 75%, 80% sell within a year. A lot of them will sell within 3 to 6 months, majority of the ones that will sell. And then some will just take a little longer. But if I were to come back to this in about 6 months after I send them in, or list the ones merchant fulfilled, actually FBA is the ones that are going to sell quicker, but some of the merchant fulfilled might take longer. It just varies. Some of those merchant fulfilled prices have gone up, so those might sell quicker. But anyway, within 6 months, hopefully majority of those have sold, and some might take a little longer. But if I sell 70, 75%, I'm pretty happy within 6 months to a year or so. And those were all free books. So after you take out all the fees, I don't know what that would be, but it's definitely over $1,000 probably. I don't want to guess, but definitely $1,000+ in profit. And yeah, it was good. And I also got some free tables out of it as well. Anyway, good deal. Boom. Banachek. This is one I was talking about before. It goes for good money. And I just sold it today for $38.99. So this is one that I pulled out of one of those Gaylords. And it's one of those more rare ones that's in demand. So that's awesome. And let's keep it moving. So I'm just finishing up with the DVDs for this Gaylord. It's mostly just CDs now, as you can see. Lots and lots of CDs. It's actually quite a lot. It's like half the Gaylord. I thought there'd be less CDs in that one, but it turns out that all the DVDs were on top. So as you can see, I've sorted out all of them. And here, let me show you these boxes here. So that one back there is full. This one's full, this one's full, this one's almost full. And then these are all the kids' ones here. So I sorted those out. These actually here are ones I'm going to keep for the local sale. And these are all ones that I've sorted out into the religious here and here. These are all those Wonder DVDs. I have a bunch up for sale, a lot for $40 on eBay right now. but I found a bunch more, so we'll see. Maybe I'll put them all together if those other ones don't sell immediately. Those are still sealed. I'm going to sell a lot of eBay lot, auction lot of sealed DVDs. This is a series here that I've come across. I put up one of them before from another Gaylord, and then I found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other ones. So I'm going to put them all together and see if that does better. Blu-rays. These are all Harry Potters. I'm trying to put those together to have the whole series work out. These are all TV stuff. Not as many TV shows here. And these are all for eBay. They're all for the eBay DVDs. So I did pretty well with those. And collecting all the loose DVDs here. Those plus these over here. Actually, no, just that one down there. But anyway, I'll be able to put some lots together for that. I just wanted to end the whole video set that I had about picking up all those books. As you can see, all of those back there are all the ones left over that I'm not going to be able to sell on Amazon or eBay. So it was definitely worth it. The 2 trips I took down there, I drove a total of 160 miles round trip, 2 trips. So 40 miles one way, 2 times. But I'm going to come out with it, making some good extra money. It's not common that I come across that many free books. I actually don't look for free books ever because I've always been getting them in Gaylords. And the reason why I started to do that is just to try to get more books for my local sale mostly. And I just stumbled across this opportunity, and it's going to make some nice extra money from all those books. The extra work is going to be me having to deal with those. I might donate some. I actually threw away a lot that were in awful shape. Pages were falling out. The covers were ripped up. So they just, weren't worth keeping at all. And there's a lot in there that are old textbooks. So I'll probably either donate or recycle, or some of them might just have to go in the trash. But yeah, there's just a lot of old books too that no one's really going to be interested in. But I'm going to try to see if maybe some teachers might want to get those extra ones for free. And some I'm going to put locally at my sale. I highly recommend trying to find free books, of course, but it's hit or miss. You can look on Facebook, you can look on Craigslist, you can look on some of the local apps. If you're persistent about it, then you'll probably come across some. But anyway, I got to go. It's late. It's Friday night. I got to go pick up some food and then go home and relax. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe and keep booking. Friday night, 7:08 p.m. And there's nobody. Madness. Hopefully in a few months, get back to normal.